Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. This is my review for Invincible Season 2, Episode 6. Spoiler warning, if you have not seen Episode 6 of Invincible Season 2, go watch it and then come back because I'll be talking about all spoiler details of the episode in this video. So just be warned. But anyway, let's just get straight into it. So yeah, Invincible dropped its 6th episode of its 2nd season yesterday, or was the day before? I'm not sure. A couple days ago, I got a chance to check it out. And if you've been watching my reviews so far, you'll know that I've been loving the season. I do, however, think it was a massive mistake to split the season into 2 parts from, 4 episodes and then another 4 episodes. I think that was a very dumb mistake. And I think if they weren't ready for the if the last 4 episodes that they're releasing now weren't ready, then perhaps they should have just waited to release them all week to week, instead of having a massive 5-month break in between. But anyway, yeah, I am loving the season so far though. I really am. I think this is a really good season. I think it's on par with season 1. I think, or maybe not on par. I think season 1 is incredible. So we'll have to see where this show goes and where the season ends. But so far, I'm really, really enjoying it. Last week, we ended on a massive cliffhanger with Shrinking Ray being crushed inside of that, lizard man's body. Duplicate being, having a body smashed together. The Guardians of the Globe were in peril. We had Rex, was held at gunpoint, and the episode ended, right? And also the Sequid invasion on Mars, which I wasn't really worried about the Sequid invasion in particular, because I just feel like those characters, they were pretty safe, right? This was a pretty low stakes sort of thing, even though it did end up being quite crucial. Nobody died on that mission. So I was interested, but I was not as worried as I was with what was happening back on Earth. And we come back to the episode, the beginning of it. Rex is shot in the fucking head. And I'm gonna, look, I don't know, did it just maybe scrape the side of his head? Did it actually shoot into his brain? I don't know, but he survived. And I would have to assume that superhumans just inherently have I guess, enhanced strength and durability than regular humans, because that would kill anybody else. I know there have been people in history that have survived a shot in the head, but come on. At that close range, hitting him directly in the brain, he'd be fucking dead. But he was not dead. And also, it turns out Shrinking Ray was not dead, just severely injured. However, Duplicate did sadly die, and that was really sad. Seeing the Immortal at her funeral actually was quite sad to me, and watching him sit over her, body in the morgue sort of room was really sad. It actually really got to me. But yeah, so Rex though does have a really cool moment once he, I guess, wakes up. This show is so gory, by the way. You really forget how gory and disgusting this show is. But Rex woke up and then proceeded to beat the Lizard King, whatever his name is, with his stump of a hand and with his brain being half exposed. That's so vile, but also so fucking cool. I'm sorry. And but yeah, so that was crazy. But yeah, Shrinking Ray and Rex survived, and they are now, I guess, in critical condition. So we'll see what comes of them in the future. I really did think Shrinking Ray was dead, though, so that's crazy that she survived. But yeah, so back on Earth, I guess the main thing of this episode that I would mention is Amber and Mark broke up. And I'm going to be honest, I'm very happy about it, because Amber was just not working for me as a character. Their relationship was not interesting to me. I think it was one of the weak points of the entire show. It really distracted me from, what was going on. And it just felt, I don't know, I felt like it was holding the show back a little bit. I'm not sure. Maybe that's, meant to come across that way, because I guess Amber, she wasn't holding Mark back, but his concern and worry with living the duality of his life was holding him back. But yeah, I definitely ship Eve and Mark 1,000 times more, and I really hope they end up together. And I think they will. They are clearly being set up to end up together. But yeah, so also in this episode, we see Mark read his father's books, in which it is heavily hinted that his father sort of suggested ways that the Viltrumites could be defeated with the Infinity Ray, I guess it was called, and the talking about how the metaphor, I guess, for those red dinosaurs that were on those planets or whatever they were sort of a metaphor for Viltrumites and how they evolved to be extremely strong. But yeah, so I think that the way to defeat them would be this mysterious Infinity Ray that is, I guess, Alan's going to go search for now, because he scanned those books and he has that information. And I guess we're going to see what comes of that. I don't know if maybe that's a bit of a, to introduce a MacGuffin in this type of show. I don't know, it's a bit strange. I think I'd rather see the Viltrumites be defeated a different way, rather than there's this special tool that we need to get and this will just kill them. I think that's probably it's, you know, it's a bit, maybe a bit of a cop out, but again, I haven't read the comics. Maybe it happens in the comics. I don't know. But yeah. Also, there's a really cool moment with Alan the alien, Invincible, and the Immortal just hovering outside of planet Earth, where Alan is talking to the Immortal, and Invincible is trying to talk to the Immortal as well. And there's just a really funny moment where he says, "Oh, only I can communicate telepathically. You can't do it with someone else." I just thought that was really funny, and it was cool to see them interact. But also, the Immortal really, it's like I really felt for him this episode. Like, he really can't win. Like, he used to be the strongest super being on the planet, and then here comes the Viltrumites, and he's all of a sudden second best. You know, I mean, and his girlfriend just died, which is fucking crazy. But yeah, that man needs some therapy. Is that relationship appropriate, even though he is like thousands of years old and Duplicate was like, I'm guessing, mid-20s? I don't know how appropriate that is, but I digress, because it doesn't really matter anymore because she no longer lives. But anyway, this was a really good episode though. We'll see what happens next week. Obviously the sequids are still, I guess, a problem because one of them did come out of the astronaut who was initially possessed by the sequids. It sort of reminds me of Stranger Things a little bit when that happened. But yeah, we'll see what comes next week. We also get a little tease for Angstrom Levy at the end, which I'm very excited to see because I thought he was really cool in those first few episodes. Anyway, that's it for my review for Invincible Season 2 Episode 6. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Did you enjoy the video? Did you enjoy the episode? Let me know your thoughts down below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It would really help me out and I'd really appreciate it. We're very close to 500 subs, so it would really mean a lot. Also, turn on post notifications if you have not already. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.